The Hungry Donkey. Once upon a time, in a peaceful village nestled between green hills and colorful meadows, there lived a donkey named Dodo. Dodo was a kind and gentle donkey, but he had one little problem: he was always hungry. No matter how much he ate, Dodo never felt full. He would munch on hay, nibble on carrots, gobble up apples, and still feel like he could eat more. The other animals in the village often joked, "Dodo doesn't have a belly, he has a bottomless pit." Dodo lived with Farmer Ben, a kind old man who loved all his animals. Every morning, Farmer Ben would feed Dodo a large pile of fresh hay and a bucket of water. Dodo would eat it all in minutes and still look around for more. One bright and sunny morning, Dodo woke up with an extra rumble in his tummy. "I'm extra hungry today," he said aloud. "I need more than hay." So, Dodo trotted out of the stable and wandered through the farm looking for something tasty. First, he spotted the chicken coop. Maybe I can try one of those corn seeds they eat." He stuck his head into the coop and scared all the chickens. "Dodo," clucked Henny the hen, "this is not your breakfast. Go back to your hay." "Sorry," Dodo mumbled. "Just a little hungry." Next, Dodo walked over to the garden where Farmer Ben grew vegetables. He saw rows of plump cabbages, carrots, and shiny red tomatoes. "Oh, this looks delicious," said Dodo, licking his lips. He munched on 2 cabbages, 4 carrots, and 3 tomatoes before he heard a voice behind him. "Dodo! What are you doing?" cried Farmer Ben. "That food is for the market." Dodo's ears drooped. "I was just, still hungry." Farmer Ben sighed. "You'll get a bellyache if you keep eating everything in sight. Let's get you back to the stable." But as soon as Farmer Ben turned his back, Dodo tiptoed away again. He was still hungry. Dodo wandered out of the farm and into the village. He saw children walking to school with lunchboxes. "I wonder what's in those," thought Dodo. He followed a little boy named Sam, who stopped to open his lunchbox under a tree. Sam took out a sandwich, and Dodo slowly crept closer. "Hi Dodo," said Sam cheerfully. "Are you hungry?" Dodo nodded. Sam smiled and broke his sandwich in half. "Here, you can have some." "But only a little." Dodo chunked the sandwich in one big bite. That was yummy." "What kind was it?" "Peanut butter and banana," said Sam proudly. Dodo licked his lips. Peanut butter and banana, delicious. He kept walking through the village, hoping to find more snacks. He passed the bakery and smelled something sweet. "Oh, cake," he said, trotting toward the door. Inside the bakery, Mrs. Baker was decorating cupcakes with pink icing and sprinkles. Dodo poked his nose through the door. "Oh my! Dodo, you can't come in here," she said. "This is a bakery, not a barn." But Dodo's tummy rumbled so loudly that Mrs. Baker laughed. "Well, maybe just one treat," she said, handing him a plain muffin. Dodo gobbled it up. "Thank you, Mrs. Baker." As Dodo left the bakery, he felt a little tired. He had eaten so much today: hay, vegetables, a sandwich, and now a muffin. But then he saw something that made him stop in his tracks. In the middle of the village square stood a shiny cart with a sign that said, "Ice cream." Dodo's eyes lit up. He had never tasted ice cream before. He walked up to the cart and said, "Excuse me, may I try some ice cream?" The ice cream man blinked. "A talking donkey?" "Only when I'm hungry," Dodo replied with a grin. The ice cream man chuckled and gave him a small scoop of vanilla on a cone. Dodo tasted it, and his eyes went wide. "Cold. But so good," he said. After licking the cone clean, Dodo plopped down on the grass. His tummy was very full now. Maybe even too full. Suddenly, Dodo groaned. "Oh no, my belly, it's too full." His tummy rumbled, not from hunger, but from eating too much. Farmer Ben, who had followed Dodo all the way to the village, finally found him lying under a tree, holding his round belly. "Dodo," he said. "There you are. You've eaten everything from cabbage to cupcakes." Dodo groaned. "I think I ate too much." Farmer Ben chuckled and gently rubbed Dodo's back. "That's what happens when a hungry donkey eats all day. You need to rest now." He brought Dodo home and made him a warm bed in the stable. Dodo curled up with a soft blanket, groaning a little. That night, he dreamed of dancing apples and flying muffins. But when he woke up the next morning, his tummy felt better, and he was hungry again. This time, though, Dodo had learned something. He looked at his hay and said, "Maybe I'll just eat my breakfast, and wait for lunch." From that day on, Dodo still loved food, but he ate just enough, not too much. And whenever he felt extra hungry, he would drink some water, chew slowly, and remember the great bellyache of the day he ate everything in the village. The animals didn't call him a bottomless pit anymore. They called him Dodo the deliciously wise donkey. And he didn't mind one bit. The end.